Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... He's in one-on-one. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Sarr. Gerrard. Ball played for Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. And it's Gerrard. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rui Costa. Gerrard tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Stoichkov. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Stoichkov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Rui Costa. Gerrard. Roll is flagged offside. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gerrard. But that has not gone well. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now that's well seen too. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chiellini. Royce. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball has bounced loose now. Cross in. That's a decent clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Sarr. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Rui Costa. And here's Raul. Tries to pass it through. And here's Raul. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gerrard. Triol makes the interception. Rijkaard. Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. It's Raul! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Rui Costa! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. Rui Costa. And he shoots! And he makes no mistake. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Madrid restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's in a great position here. Rui Costa. Good ball, good take. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Nakata. Sarr. Raul. To Royce. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That has been cut short. Sarr. James. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. A vicious ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard scooting forward. Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Royce. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. And it's Mendes. For Royce. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. James. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Stoichkov. Royce. Rui Costa. And that could set him on his way. And he's on his own! Rui Costa! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Rui Costa certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 8.
Mendes spots it and intercepts.
Serán sustituidos
Now,
por
can they get him
el
away?
dorsal 14.
Barcola, he is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Played through for the wide man. Barcola picks it up out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, such a clever touch. James has it in a wide position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again, and oh, he's all alone. Chance, surely! And no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Messi. Messi. Messi.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he cuts out the supply. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Maradona. He's had it taken off him. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh no, what has happened here? Gerrard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gerrard. Now it's Rui Costa. Maradona. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's quick to return it. That is a brilliant interception. That's a shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Madueke. Now it's Inzaghi. Rodri, looking to play him in, and this is Maradona. Oh, that's a real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now it's Van Basten. Now he's running away. Great chance! That pass has been well intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Madueke. Now Inzaghi. Now it's Barcola.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Timber, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has ended up in no man's land. So that's it, it is all over. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of the...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Things already rolling.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness...
He's rising! It's bounced back off the post. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Gerrard. It's Drogba! Drogba is flagged offside.
Madrid definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And this is Drogba. Played out wide. Donatoni. Can he get it through? Good shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Madrid. And the finish! Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni gets flagged offside. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Barcola. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Barcola. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is a promising build-up. Deco with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Madrid have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
James finding himself in... Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nuno Mendes. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Rui Costa. James. And this is Drogba. Oh, now he can run away. Gerrard! They've scored! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Aguero. It's Aguero! Barcola is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And this is Vieri. And this is Neymar. And that's been... And a chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. Donatoni. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's been caught napping. Plenty to aim at here. Rui Costa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Chiellini. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rui Costa. Donatoni. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. And this is Deco. Played it. Gets his head on it! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Chiellini. James
have been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Vieri. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. Spread out to the left. Barcola has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Barcola! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Francesco Totti. Number 23, Christian Vieri. Coming on the field. Number 18, Lamine Yamal. Number 17, Kylian Mbappe.
So we're into the second 45.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rui Costa! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid with the lead. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Donadoni gets into a good position. That's the throw. Puyol. Aguero. Puyol cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rui Costa. And this is Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Drogba. Nuno Mendes. And here's Barcola. Mendes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendances for this match is 52,820.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 25, Deco, coming on the field. Number 24,
Madrid perhaps
Luis
wondering what the
Suarez.
best time is for their
Number
next substitution.
21, Jude Bellingham.
Nuno Mendes. Royce in acres of space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Mendes makes the interception. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gerrard. And it's Puyol. Spread it left. Royce is herring after that one. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Royce, so much time and space here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Timber.
Pretty robust defending.
And Mendes. Royce. Gerrard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. That's very neat. That's good play. Nuno Mendes. Puyol. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Header! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Bellingham! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Rui Costa. Royce. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Rui Costa. He is through here. Barcola. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
El dorsal 5.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Donadoni! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Donadoni really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Fiore. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross needs to be good. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Akanji makes the interception. Timber. Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And it's Azar. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Filippo Inzaghi. It's a pretty loose pass. Makalele stood his ground strongly. Now it's Inzaghi. Fiore. That's very neat. Fiore's cross. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Approaching the half-hour mark. He's in a great position here. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, nice touch. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He has found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Serginho with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Barcola clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. In towards the back stick. Timber with the clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Cambio de jugadores en Siria. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 7.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Serán sustituidos por
Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
el dorsal 8. Rooney.
No way through there. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fiore's cross. Pepe is there to clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Rooney. And this is Drogba. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Barcola is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Madrid are still that goal to the good. Fiore. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Syria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Timber. Just about up to the hour now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Threads one in, chips it through. Oh, no joy this time. Zanetti. And Serginho. And here's Neymar. And here's Drogba.
Syria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rijkaard. Now it's Barcola. Nuno Mendes. And it's Rijkaard. Chiellini. Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fiore given the lift of his goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 25,
And it's
el
Makalele.
dorsal 19, el dorsal
Well, there's
14.
plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
El dorsal 11,
Can he
el
finish?
dorsal
It's
7,
always been caught
el
napping.
dorsal 10, el dorsal 9,
And it's corner.
Drogba.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar can get it clear. Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. And this is Owen. He goes for a shot! Well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Marcó en el minuto 82 el dorsal 21.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Syria restore parity.
Syria really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now this could be it. And the finish! Makalele getting this one clear. Madrid have reclaimed it. And here's Raul.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Owen is flagged offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Donadoni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi! It's hit the upright. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course. Although, if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this. And I think the result is...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe scooting forward. He is through here. Messi. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gerrard. Now it's Donatoni, and this is Inzaghi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Aguero. Goes looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Rijkaard. Now it's Royce. Royce. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's going right the way across. Mbappe might just make this.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And this is Aguero.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard. Yamal. That's a good run down the left. Donatoni. For Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Royce. No, he's not getting any further than that. Yamal is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Ruben Dias. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Inzaghi. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. Conte. Royce. And it's Gerrard. And he's forced to go back. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. Beckham. Messi. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Donatoni. Gerrard. And Yamal. Yamal, upright and purposeful. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's given a throw. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Madrid really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido
Down to business again.
el dorsal 9.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Chiellini with the clearance. Fenerbahce with the corner. They're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Donatoni. Cross. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Yamal. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Madrid, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're quick to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In by James. Almost an hour gone. Mbappe. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Conte, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Conte. And it's Van Dijk. And it's been shipped out wide. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? And Mendes. Rijkaard. And Donatoni. And it's James. Donatoni. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And we have liftoff! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 20.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
El dorsal 21.
Triol. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wriggles his way through, and he was quick to react.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Back to the keeper it goes. Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. Drogba, he has found the way through. That is lovely. Drogba is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. Gerrard opts for safety. That is good progress on the left. Tries to play it through. Ooh, perfectly measured that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's picked it up out wide. Opts to play it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
It's hit the crossbar! Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Gerrard. James. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Bergkamp. Triol. And that will be it. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserve the tightest of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pelé, now it's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Pelé. He's rising! It's hit the crossbar. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Now it's Royce. He's got away. Rui Costa. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a goal kick. And he's being shifted off it. He's on it. Can he get away? Filippo Inzaghi. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Varane can get it clear. And it's made its way to him. Timber's cross. And that should get the job done. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard going forward. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Varane cuts it out. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! He's scored! And we have liftoff! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Rui Costa.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is... it's Pelé! And that's in! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Pelé. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is commitment to the cause. He's earned a reprieve for the time being. Not the most convincing of passes. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Brilliantly cut out. Busquets cuts out the pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe! And that is out of play. Gerrard. Filippo Inzaghi. Now Fiore. He is through here. Rui Costa. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, easy pickings there. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. He's found some space. Royce. Now it's Rui Costa. No, that's been intercepted.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Timber. That's been slipped through. Fiore. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Azar. So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Marco Reus.
So it's back to business.
Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Fiore, he's being urged to shoot. Flashes, impressive jump! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard! Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dink through. Good take, and is he in? Great chance! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rui Costa is always looking to play quality balls. Now, can they get him away? Mendes picks it up out wide. That's tidy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens...
Mbappe! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Pelé. And the shot's on here. And it's been hooked away. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rijkaard. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mendes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Fiore. Timber. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mendes. Figo, looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that is a good... It's Asa! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Number 24, Pelé. Number 9, Luis Figo.
Oh, great leap!
Number 23,
Rui Costa can clear it away.
Number 15,
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Number 32.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 4.
Pass is just off target.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. Chance for a shot! This time, surely! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Barcola. And it's Drogba. And this is Raul. He's shifting, takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. Well, how's that for a class finish? He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. And here's Rui Costa, and this is Drogba. That is lovely. And here's Raul.
Full added minutes have been indicated.
Lovely feet. Gerrard. That's going across goal. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, delightful ball. And this is Tevez. It's a sharp pass. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And a quick announcement for the benefit.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Gerrard making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Gerrard, out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha. He's had it taken off him. A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Crossed in again.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Rui Costa. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rijkaard. Now O'Reilly. And this is Gerrard. And here's Royce. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Space for him to turn and look. Chiellini too strong for his opponent there. Royce making good progress. Desai does well to stand up to him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. No, it's come to nothing. Madrid are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Somewhat off target. And he's had it nicked away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they've switched it over to the other side. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Almost half an hour in now. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Desai spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. And it's Royce. James. And Rafinha. That's good play. And here's Rafinha. Cross to the back post. Played towards the front line. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 19.
We're on the move again.
Serán sustituidos por...
So the first half brought no goals.
El dorsal 9, Drogba.
He's gone for goal. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Puyol. Royce is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. O'Reilly. Royce. That is good progress on the left. And it's O'Reilly. Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Just eases him off the ball. Now he's got space here, and he's undercooked that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
James. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And it's O'Reilly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland chasing after it. James has got himself a free kick. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. James. And Yamal. Haaland, very much a man of this moment. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Royce is flagged offside. O'Reilly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, Filippo Inzaghi. El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por
Half an hour gone in the second half.
8, el dorsal 21.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. That's a decent clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Yamal gets into a good position. Rijkaard.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now he's off and running.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Rijkaard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's having a go! And he's taking no chances there. And that has not gone well. Ibrahimovic. Priol getting this one clear. Gerrard. And Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Neatly clipped into space. And he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.